Okay, so here we are. Welcome. We are back to Pac-Man World 2 as we continue our quest to play through this. I decided it was best to continue on to finish this entirely before moving on to something else. Because that's kind of the other issue that we end up with. These fucks. That's not the right button to hit. Got him. Alright. So we're not really going to be going for 100%, I don't think. We're going to be doing as much as we can, but if we don't get 100%, I'm not overly, sentimental about that fact. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Alright, we're off to a great start. So, a lot of people really liked to see this one when we first set out. I guess they're just interested in, Pac-Man World Repack, but 2. So I guess that there's, that interest is what makes it, makes this something people want to see. So we'll continue playing through. By now we have a bunch of other stuff already up, and I think we'll probably finish this tonight. Well, tonight from when I'm recording it. I have these really shitty headphones that I bought. I'm not entirely sure why I bought them, if I'm being completely honest. Because it's not like I didn't have headphones already. I did have some, but they were just kind of, fine. Oh, fuck you. Well, I bought these really shitty pair at Walmart. There we go. Got his ass. Oh, well, that was a good use of my time. Cool. Alright. And these headphones aren't particularly great, but they, if I can angle the thing right, and I've had them for the week I've been doing this, because I'm recording these all kind of in bulk at one end. They're not great. They're not great. And it is part of the problem that we had with the sound. Maybe the sound wasn't quite as bad as I thought it was last time. But, regardless, here we are, and we now have the, I know how to wrangle with these headphones, so. There's nothing over there, nothing over there, nothing over there, alright. What we are trying to do is we are trying to get the tokens. That is a definite. We do want the tokens. We are gonna get that. Or not. You know what? Fuck it. There we go. Nice. That was worth it. Back to the beginning. And I have I have 2 new things for my stream deck to keep track of A time, B, A time, and B, dice rolls. So we're doing the Legacy Challenge over on the other playlist for Sims 2, and we're getting to a point now in the recording sessions where we are going to need dice rolls, because you use dice rolls to determine what your aspiration is going to be in subsequent, in subsequent rounds. Done. Nice. Now we know we don't have to go up there, so that's less time spent on bullshit. So yeah, so we're getting there. We're getting there on this system. Over there's the fish, not here. Alright. Wait for the fish. Wait for the fish. Wait for the fish. And there we go. Now we'll backtrack. Get that. Alright. Great. Now. There is a box over there, and that box looks suspicious, so we should probably try to get that. Um, first, we should find out, there we go, where this guy is. Is he the only one? Yes, he's the only one. Alright. Fuck. This is terrible. Okay, and we can't do that. Alright, so we can do this though. Oh, fuck. Alright, good. Line that up. Perfect. Nice. All of that for a bunch of pack dots and a token, but we are trying to get to 150 tokens. But I do want to get in the museum. But I've never done that before. Oh. Fuck. So the other thing I've been working on is getting all the books republished. We talked a little bit about it on one of the other episodes, but some of the other books, I pulled all the books off of Amazon because of their use of generative AI without consent. Not that I would have consented if they had given me the option, but the fact that I wasn't given the option, I was like, alright, well, nope, we're just not going to do that anymore. So the issue became, like, we started setting the books up to go through draft to digital. We keep clearing it. There we go. But as we do that, I've had to re-edit the books to fit into that format. Fuck. Because draft to digital, it's slightly different in the way their system kind of automates, you know, which sounds like AI, but still, it is different. But the way their system automates, it does, part of it doesn't quite register right. Alright, well that's clearly where we have to go. Okay. This is clearly the way to the, got it. Or not. But yeah, the way Draft to Digital does it, we had to re-edit some of the books. So one of the things that I was working on is, I'm still re-editing the second, which is, the second one, which will be released in mid-July, is In the End. Which is almost 10 years old at this point. I wrote it in 2017. It's a post-apocalypse story about a guy who is a New York City cop, and his wife is trapped. Like, the world ends when a bunch of solar flares destroy the atmosphere and, like, just do a bunch of destruction. So what does he do? He has to find his wife, who is in Sacramento on a business trip, because she's a tech person. Alright, fuck it, we're not doing this. We're just gonna go through. And it's one of those things where it's like, 10 years ago, it was a very different thing. It's just kind of the most mass marketable of them. With the benefit of hindsight, I probably wouldn't have had him be a cop. I probably would have had him just be straight military. And change his backstory a little bit that way. And the other thing is, I wouldn't have had the ending be what it is, which, you know, spoilers for those of you who do want to read it, but it does end with, like, this optimistic note of, like, okay, well, the tech gurus are gonna solve all the world's problems. And, you know, current events being what they are, that's probably not the best move. So, needless to say, those are things that would definitely be changed if I were rewriting this thing today. And I think the thing that I kind of was kind of shocked by as I was going through it is that it's like there's a lot in this book that I think would work for a sequel. If we went, and God forbid I'm going to use this comparison, I don't want to use this comparison anywhere else, but like, kind of like how The Last of Us Part 2 is kind of real time after. Like, if you, the end of the book does kind of set up where it was intended to go next, but if we just like totally cast that aside and went with what's it called? And went with a slightly better option, namely, you know, like if we went with oh fuck, all right, well, whatever. A better option, and instead went with kind of something similar, but not really. Whereas, like, it's your, like, and I'm kind of plotting out the sequel while I was at work the other day, because I was like, this is actually a really good story, and I really like what I could do with this. Nice. Fuck off. Whereas, like, it's 10 years later, and it's the, you know, where it is, you know, we're not gonna, we're gonna pick it up real time after the events of the last one. We're not gonna, you know, continue it out, you know, going right into them trying to annex Los Angeles. They had something there, and I'm not exactly overly thrilled about where I was going with that. So I think that, like, if we just were to kind of shake it up a little bit, yeah, die bear. Alright, all that for a token. Alright, which means we probably have to go back the other way. So, with this new take that I'm working on, what I was thinking was we set it real time after, so we get to expand on that, and then I think one of the things that could be interesting is, instead of it being a, you know, a story of, you know, them trying to do this thing to, nice, fuck, I did the wrong thing, I missed the token, and in all that, no sign of the Galaga, or the Galaxian thing, so whatever, alright, let's just leave. But the general idea is, like, we do it like that, and it's like, maybe we make it where she, you know, the wife, whose name I'm forgetting, because I haven't finished re-editing yet, the wife is not the good guy anymore. She's not someone who's aspirational, or you know, like, this is a character that we think, you know, is great. There we go. And I think that, like, if we do it in this way where it's like they're not really doing too much, the tech people at the top, they're just kind of using everyone beneath them. I think that's an interesting kind of approach for what this story could be instead. And I think that would be a much more topical and more interesting. Oh, we're doing Crash now. Alright. There's no way this is gonna, you know, be right, so whatever. I've always hated these levels in anything. Like, the second level of the Hercules game is like this, and I've never been a big fan. I hate these things where you can't see where you're going, and you kind of just gotta hope for the best. But hey, here we are. Also feel like that snowball definitely would have lost mass. Nice. Um, but yeah, it's like we set it, we set it after. So we give the characters time to have grown into this world and set up a society and all of that. And then how do they live in this new paradigm? What does this new world look like with, these people at the top who fundamentally are offering a service that isn't exactly available in a world without, what's it called? In a world where there is no, in a world where there is no, computers, no, anything like that, and we are fundamentally just dealing with basic survival instincts. What, what, what becomes of that? And I think it leaves you in an interesting place that I think a sequel could explore. So I think, and the thing is too, like, my idea is to treat it kind of like a soft reboot for people who hadn't read the first, where it's like, you don't need to have read the first to understand it, and the other thing is, I kind of want to do it like the remix I'm working on, quote unquote, of Swan Song, which is, it's Swan Song as it was, fundamentally, but at the same time, it's profoundly different. It's the same core story, with the escaped, the escapee and Steven coming out of retirement, but in this iteration, his daughter is not there anymore. It's not, you know, it still is, partially her story, but I think, we fundamentally do it different. Um, and these are all things that are going to be worked on later down the line, if I'm being honest about how we're going to do this. Like, none of this is immediate future. Um, but, yeah, I mean, right now it's about getting everything back up. Everything that was up, back up in a new, in a new, in the new format with the new, um, okay. There we go, got it. In the new format with the new editions, like that's the goal we kind of want here, first and foremost. Then once we go from there, we'll go to, we'll go and expand elsewhere, with these other stories. And the other thing is, too, it's like, I like self-publishing, I like not having to be beholden to someone else, I'm a big fan of that, but at the same time, I would very much like to get the reach of traditional, which is something that you just will not get with self-publishing. So, like, Prelude, which is the next big project, I think Prelude is going to be through the traditional. We're going to try it traditional. If we can't get it traditional, then absolutely, it's not going to sit on a shelf and you're never going to read it. It's definitely going to come out self-published. But for right now, it's we're going to try that route first, with the intent that eventually it will go wide enough that everyone can enjoy it. Because I do really like Prelude. Prelude, for those who don't know, is kind of an anthology of shorts set in that world, with the intent that it will kind of lock you into what that world is, so you understand who these characters are, what's going on. One of the shorts that did get published, it's up on Freedom Fiction Journal. I'll include a link in the description on this video if you want to check it out. The Check-In, it's called. But that's up already, and you can read that right now. Man, the fact that I didn't die on that's kind of a miracle. And this is a long fucking level too. A lot of points. All right. A lot of lives though. I'll take a lot of points if I get and a lot of lives. Because we're getting close to the point where I haven't played this game through yet. Alright, well, there's the wife. Again, we're looking for tokens more than anything else. We got all the melons. So the first one in there is a support group of people with powers who, what's it called? Who get whose powers don't really help them, and they're dealing with the issues that come with having superpowers in this world. One of them is, there are two at the end that kind of tie directly back to the remixed version of Swan Song. Fuck. Spoke too soon about not dying. This may end up going into another episode if we can't get our shit together. Let's go back and grab that. That should be helpful. But yeah, I think that that will come out. That's not going to sit on a shelf, and neither will it's. The title's a work in progress. The working title is The Last Temptation of the Furies, but considering I'm envisioning this as a trilogy, kind of like how Swan Song is Swan Song, Duet the Muses, considering it's going to be similar to that in structure, but not in content area, it's very different. So I do envision it as a, what's it called? I do envision it coming out, even if it is coming out self-published, if no one else will take it. So, look out for that. That will be coming. I was originally aiming for Prelude to come out this year, but, oh, that's neat. You go the wrong way and you die. Awesome. But yeah, I was aiming for this year, but I think with the relaunch being what it is, we're going to push it a little bit. Let it come out right, and then, we'll see, where it goes from there. Because like I said, the goal is, obviously, widest reach is number one. I want people to buy it, because that is one of the ways to support this show, is to buy the books, and beyond that, I do want people to read it, because I do, if I don't like what I've written, it doesn't go out. There are plenty of projects that have just been abandoned because I couldn't get a way into the story. Fuck. Same mistake I did last time. The only good thing is I'm building up lives. Alright. 33. But yeah, so that will be coming soon. But yeah, so we have the first one is going to be Swan Song. We're going to go through the entire trilogy, and then I think this is a good place to announce. I don't think I've announced it formally yet, but we're not ending off that trilogy there. We will be finishing out the quote-unquote trilogy in 4 parts that has been Echo Omega. That will be in January. I know we never released in January, but next year we're gonna release Echo. What's it called? Yeah, let's get the snowball. Got a nice little burst of speed there. Echo Omega will be coming out January 20th, I think is the date that was settled on. Oh, fuck. The fact that never caught me is kind of the bigger shock here. Nice. But Echo Omega will be coming out. I think I have it slated for January 20th, but I'll have a formal announcement on the website at some point in the near future. Alright. Blade Mountain. Alright, so I go down the mountain with these escapes. Fun times. Lives are most important. Followed by, we do still want to get the Galaga guys, or Galaxian dudes, but that's not going to be priority one. If we get them, we get them. If not, oh well. The goal is to finish this tonight, because I don't want to do a third half episode. Which is something that I had on the schedule, but I'm like, I don't know if that's necessarily good content to do one short episode. So just like, we're not, if you know, if we get to the end, great. If not, oh, okay, cool, good job. Alright, so we're right here. Alright, well, we got the orange singular. I do love these levels where they have a hazard that if you don't time it exactly right, you're gonna get fucked up. I'm actually a little interested to see how well the Pokemon Pinball episode is received, because I'm recording this the night before that goes up. The Pokemon Pinball episode, from when I'm recording this, goes up tomorrow night, and I'm very interested to see how people like that, because I've already committed a lot to that, so I've already done 3 episodes. If people don't like it, that's going to be a little bit of an annoyance. I want to put up a little bit of variety toward the beginning, with the intent that if people find something they like, we can, you know, keep doing that. But I thought my frustration, I had a feeling, would be a good ratings driver. My consistent frustration with the system being what it is, and the gameplay of that game, and the somewhat annoying randomness of a lot of what happens in it. Fuck. Like this. Like my frustration with this. And then after this, we gotta go fight another ghost, and then a third ghost, and that is as far as I've ever gotten in this game. So we will get to the end of this game, so help me God. Alright. I mean, that treasure chest back there was almost certainly the Galaxian for this level. Although if it turned out there was none, that would make a lot of sense, because I don't think they want to put one of those into a level like this, where momentum is clearly the intent. Like, clearly you're supposed to pick up speed and just kind of commit to that. Nice. Nice. Alright, we're back in a cave. We have to be getting toward the end. Because we're getting to the point where these things are just, like, fucking everywhere. But yeah, so that's, you know, that's a cool thing that's happening. Yeah, because in Pokemon Stadium I also did a lot of the Sims 2 Legacy Challenge. It's something I've wanted to do aspirationally for a long time. But that'll go up later this week. I think the first episode is slated for. Is that later this week? Do I have something else up? I gotta look at my schedule. Godspeed. Alright. Boss time. Time to fuck up Inky, Binky, or Pinky, or Iggy, or whatever the fuck his name is. Pinky. What? Oh, so this ghost wants to fuck me. Alright. Alright, so it's the exact same thing. Alright, let's go over here real quick and grab this. It's the exact same thing as the last ones. Alright, there's one. And there's two. And now we dodge. Fuck. Got it. Okay. Now let's go back this way real quick. Just grab this extra life. Waste. Alright. Oh, you're through playing with me, huh? Alright, well. Either way, it worked out. She's still through playing with us. It does kind of suck that it's the same boss over and over again. Cause it's like, look, we are now at... What's this? The second time we're doing this boss, because it's the exact same. Oh, fuck. Alright. Well, that's fun. Dodge. Alright, one more hit. Alright. Fuck me. Alright. Dodge. Got it. Okay. Alright, well. The ghost that wanted to fuck Pac-Man is dead, and we got the golden apple, which I feel like is something out of Greek mythology, if I remember correctly. Now we go to the volcano. Into the volcano. This is roughly where I would give up every time. Not give up, but like... I have a distinct memory of playing this game when my grandparents were at my house. I don't know what the occasion was. My grandparents were there for something. Oh, nope, that's not how you do that. Well, we're not going to do that then. I have a distinct memory of that, and I distinctly remember getting up to the boss after this, where you fight, what's it called? You fight, one of the other ghosts in a very similar robot, and then I don't remember from there, you know, what, I don't remember progressing past that into the final stage, so I will say I gave up at that point. That's probably a fair assessment of what happened there. Oh, hello, little dude from, the fuck was that game? Dig Dug? Alright, it'd be great if the Dig Dug guy would actually kill them, that'd be helpful, but whatever, I'm not gonna sit here and complain about him not doing his job, right? Use an apple. That's probably an apple. Let's find out. Yep, there's an apple. Great. Okay, we got an apple. But yeah, I do distinctly remember getting up to the lava boss and then giving up. Though I'm not entirely sure why. Where the fuck did that do? Okay, so over there. There we go. It seems the hitbox around those things are a little bigger than you would expect. And I seem to recall these levels are a little bit shorter, too. Cool. Cool. Oh, there we go. Alright. Haven't forgotten about them, just haven't been actively seeking them out. But these are always good for extra checkpoints, too, so. If we get to the end of this and we have time, maybe we'll do some more of the collecting of these things and the tokens and such. But I think if we beat the game tonight, I don't think we come back to this. I think that's probably a fair way to handle this. Oh, okay. Shitty move on your part. Alright. Bizarrely designed maze. And I've said it before, I don't like, the thing I don't like about these mazes, oh, fuck me, fuck, okay, good. The thing I don't like about these mazes is that they put you in a situation where you can't see what's on the other side, like in traditional Pac-Man, where you can see the other side, you know exactly who's doing what where, so you know who and where to go to dodge. That does not exist in these boards. These boards you kind of just have to, you know, pray that when you go through one of these portals, you're not just going to end up meeting your end to a ghost who's camped out on the other side waiting for you. And that's just because of screen limitations. That's not, you know, I mean, it's partially game design, I'll concede that point, but I wouldn't say it's necessarily entirely bad game design. Alright, there we go. Completed. Got into the volcano. Now we can continue on. Alright, we got the Galaxian. We got 2 tokens. I do want these tokens. I think it's an interesting decision to put the Piku Pikus, or whatever the fuck they're called. That's probably not what they're called. I don't know where that came from. But alright, so he's trying to fuck that thing up. I have an apple, so I can't open that. Another extra life, that's cool. Alright. This is great, because there's one thing early in the game that teaches you how to do that stop, and then you never have to use it for, like, 2 entire levels, and then now it's obligatory, so that's awesome. Alright, so. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're almost halfway there. So what does that get me? I'm not doing that for an extra life. That feels like a trap that's designed to kill you. It's like a hubris trap, I call it. And I call it that because it's designed to fuck you up if you think you're good enough to do that. It's like if you know your limitations as a human, you will not die from that. Because the minute you think you're hot shit, that's where you die. Really, the Galaxian's the only thing I really want, so let's just fuck off with this. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, no camera movement, that's nice. Alright, well, that would be a place you would put the Galaxian, I would think, but no, here we are. 1, 2. Alright. Yeah, this just feels like something we do to... Yeah, no, alright. These levels are so fucking long. Alright, we gotta time this now. There we go. There we go. Lovely place to lose your camera access. Good day. Alright. We're going to try this again. And this time we are not going to die. Alright, well. Alright. Attempt 3. Did I go the wrong way maybe? I don't remember this at all. Oh, nice. I nailed it that time. Alright, we out. Onward to the next level. Volcanic Panic. Little motherfucker. Oh, whatever, I don't care. Nice. Nice. And that'll give us a power pellet? Yep, there we go. Fuck off. Fuck off. Awesome. Now, no metal orb? Is that not what these guys usually give? Cool, guess not. Alright, well, that sucks. Oh, okay, I see what it is. Well, that guy's got fucking aim on him. Alright. This thing's definitely gonna sink on me if I take too long on them. Cool. Well, not exactly worth it because I didn't get the token, but... Oh, we killed him that time, so let's just move on with our lives. Alright, cool. Alright, so. Whatever. A little fire never hurt anyone. Let's get through here. one more attempt, and if we fuck it up again, we're not going to go for it. I prefer not to lose all my lives on this level. I'm also tempted to just, we're just going to skip all this, go down to here. It's just like speed running to an extent. Alright, well. Oh, we should have paid attention to the sign, maybe. Would have been a smart thing to do instead of, I forgot to look it up last time, but was... I don't remember. Ah. Okay, now. Cool. Okay, well, the continually sinking is a little annoying. Unfortunately, there's not something I can just skip if I don't like the result. Well, the orange is out there. Do I want to risk it to get the orange? Not really. Time for some precision platforming, ladies and gentlemen. And that goes all the way back here, and we get to go down the pit. Do I want to go down the pit? Maybe we'll go back if we have time at the end. Oh no, we have to go back down the pit. Alright, well. Oh, so you have to get the orange to get that. Cool. Alright, didn't think of that. Alright. Alright. That was worth it. Nice. Whatever, I don't care. Godspeed. Alright. Oh, fuck. Alright. Completely an accident. Oh, we can just make that jump. Or not. Okay, cool. You can't just land on that platform. Alright, so we do have to play this a little bit smart. Annoyingly, because unfortunately, this may come as a shock to some of you, but playing it smart is not exactly my strong suit. Alright. Oh, cool. The stuff from the front, from the top of the level. Alright, got one down. What do you got for me? Alright, we got a button. Alright, that brings the pit down a little bit more. So that's cool. I feel like that is definitely something that we should Okay, there we go. Definitely going to grab that, just in case. Now we have to take the circuitous path back. So there's no platform, it just takes for fucking ever. Alright. Bye. Alright, all that for a fucking token. So, oh, okay. Press the B button to jump off a ledge while hanging. Oh, cool. The section that will try your patience. Alright. See, that's cool, because I love these things that you can't actually dodge. These are the best types of things to have to avoid, because, you know, why focus on skill when you can focus on bullshit? Alright, we got the Galaxy. Which is great, because they put two checkpoints right next to each other. Fucking genius move. I know we're going north for a change. We usually don't do that. We just head south, but here we go. And we're going to take this portal, because what's the worst that can happen? Someone jumps out and scares me. Alright, so they're back to being on the offensive. Because again, you just have to clear the level. You don't have to do anything for score or anything like that. You just have to clear the level and move on. Which is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to clear the level and move on. And then we can... Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. Oh, okay, good. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck. Alright. We have 3 lives. As is customary in Pac-Man levels. See, the thing is, I don't really want to waste. And I should find the one dot that I missed, which I believe is up the top. There we go. And we are done. Alright. Now we hit the button and... I think I'm doing a service for the island, if I'm being honest, by turning off the volcano, because the volcano is definitely a hazard, if left unattended. Cool. We're definitely gonna die on the way back. Just want to put that out there. You know, manage expectations, as Tom Cruise says in the cinematic masterpiece, Top Gun Maverick. There we go. Because as usual, like I said, why make it fair when you can just do this? So, hit the button to watch the cutscene again. Alright. At least we have 3 attempts, oh, 2 attempts now. It's like, History of the World Part 1. I have these 15 commandments. Boom. 10 commandments. See, it's great because it's even harder coming this way. Because you can't see where these fucking weird heat vents are. So you just gotta kind of pray on your way through. I don't know what the end was. Oh, there we go. Cool. Because it's nice because you see there's no fan. You can't move the camera. So, awesome. Alright, so you have to jump backwards onto that platform that you can't see but will immediately start sinking as soon as you get over there. If you don't do that correctly, you lose. Okay, cool, good to know. Now that I know. Or remember, because keep in mind, I'm sure if it was designed that you get the Galaxian down there, you're not the only person who would have forgotten because you went through an entire fucking classic Pac-Man level. Alright. We're good. We're good. We're good. Alright, it's a leap of faith. Now I get to watch, and the real fun thing is that I did that the wrong way. Which is like the little additional icing on the cake is that now every time I fuck up, I gotta watch the entire cutscene again. Because I didn't trigger the button, then open up the Galaxian thing to get the checkpoint, because that would have been the smart move. No, I decided to open the Galaxian thing first, then do it. So, I mean, for this game's many faults, I did, I will credit it that they do a good job of, oh wait, you over here, you can see. There we go, got it. They did a good job of making it where if something happens, you can see where it happens, like, that was really a stupid sentence. No matter what you do, as long as you do it before the checkpoint, you're good. Part of me feels like this is definitely a trap. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well. Good day. Alright, I got one more volcano level. Magma Opus. Alright. Well, that camera thing down there's a liar. Get ready for some fucking platforming, gentlemen and ladies who may be watching. Masterful platforming. Fucking bizarre. Alright. Oh, you have razors on your back. Alright, 76. We are gonna have to go back and get... I think one of them is just speed running each level, which, you know, we will be able to go back and do relatively easily based on how many times I've been through a good amount of these. Okay, do I have to, or can I just go? Oh, I think I do have to fuck that thing up, alright. Or we'll just fall off a cliff and hope for the best. It's actually an equally smart strategy. If we're being honest. Okay, so at least there's extra life here. Oh, okay. Let's go up here. Grab this, grab this. Boom. Alright. Now, of course, you're probably thinking, hey, wouldn't it be smart to make it so that the camera can go all the way around when you have to do this level of platforming? You would be right. However, the developers are not exactly the most safety conscious of people. Okay, let's go over here, over here, over here. Alright, well there's that. Cool. Alright. Leap of faith. That feels like it shouldn't have been high enough to damage me, but whatever, it is what it is. Okay. I don't know why he's so squeaky when he lands. Alright. Of course, you don't need the camera here, why would you? Which means that something's gonna happen. Cool. Hello. I do wonder how close we are to 100%, because when I loaded up the save file, we were at like 37. Which is a helpful little thing, because it is helpful to know how close we are. I see, is there anything back here? Alright, that's the way we have to go. Let's go this way, then. Oh wait, no, that probably is a... Oh well, who cares? This feels like a trap. Like I said before, the hubris trap. Okay, cool. So we have to get up there. Here, here, and there we go. Cool. Alright, so to get this, we basically have to like fall as far. Oh, well, whatever. Who cares? I just want to roll credits on this tonight. That seems fair. Who am I to argue with the game? The game clearly knows best. Alright. Not gonna panic this time. I must not show fear. Fear is the mind killer. Alright. At least we got an extra life out of that. Alright, checkpoint reached. Oh good, this is definitely not something that's gonna end poorly. It's like the levels of Mario 64. Okay. Now. Clearly, we have to go down more. Alright, there we go, another token. Now, it's weird that they give you a checkpoint at the end of each of these. That would actually, like, they had the ability to do something really fucking annoying, and they opted not to. So I do feel the need to commend them for that. And now, nice. So, let's just keep in mind before we get to where we're going here, which is the next boss. This whole thing, we were going deeper and deeper into this volcano. The map doesn't reflect that, and neither does the location of the boss. Alright. So I can't oh, that's what it was. Okay, this guy actually is harder. Oh, okay, I see what we gotta do. Mildly annoying. Ah, and now I'm remembering. The flashbacks are starting. Alright. Come on, Clyde. Alright. Oh good, you're gonna bring up another attack now? Lovely. That's that way for you to get to a point where I can actually hit you on top. Alright. Cool. We are gonna beat this guy. I feel that was a much smarter move than... My little fuck. Alright. So I got him once. Alright, so we gotta wait for him to stop. Like that. Alright. So that's half. I'm willing to sacrifice most of my lives on this, I'm being completely honest. Because I have a feeling this is going to end up being the toughest boss in the game. For me, at least. Alright. Nice. Now I've made him mad. Well, Clyde is mostly dead. Now I've made him mad. Come on. Oh, wow. Alright, so that was 2 hits, so now he's got 1 left. Or he's got... Alright, come on. Come on. Alright, well. God, 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 God. Fuck. Alright, look, that was a, again, like I said before, hubris moment. Alright, so now you gotta take a hit. There we go. Lovely. Alright. Now, one of the things I'm realizing is that if I take the hit during the invincibility frames after taking the first hit, you basically just tank a second. Alright, well, whatever. That was a better idea in my head. Oh, thank God. Alright. Fuck. Alright, we have zero room. Never mind. Alright. See, the other thing is, you can't really see it that well. It's one of those great little, field hazards. I love a good field hazard that you can't quite see on the stage. Alright, 21. Alright, great. Great. Cool. Now let's see where he decides to go. He's going over here. Alright. That was like a perfect thing, too. Alright. Cool. What the fuck? It's nearing midnight. That's probably just my own fucking fatigue setting in at this point. Okay. Oh, yeah. He hit me once. Do this. Do that. Alright. Where the fuck is the hitbox on this thing? Alright. Alright, Clyde. Whew, okay. Where are you? Alright, so same thing, we just gotta avoid the attacks and pray. Fuck. After all that, we probably could have stayed there. And there we go. Alright. This is Clyde, right? Clyde is dead. Never fucking deal with Clyde again. There's the golden pair. That's some pair. Let's just move on to the next level and call it a day. Scuba Dooba. And the obligatory water levels. Just get through this as quickly as possible. Oh, there we go. That's one reason not to get blow through this as quickly as possible, because you will get hit with something. It also controls like shit too. An underrated part of this is that it controls like absolute dog shit. I forget, in the repack, was there an underwater? I think there was an underwater level. Well. Well, someone's fucking with me in all this, too. It's, you know, a little bit of fun. Alright, well. Oh, fuck. Alright, so we're gonna get a nice refill. Alright, well, at least I figured out how to see where those things are. That's good. Alright, we are doing not terrible. Which, considering I don't recall ever getting this far, really can't ask for too much more than not terrible. Oh, we unlocked, I think, Miss Pac-Man with 80. Man, that just fucked up. Alright, extra life. I'll accept that. Graciously. Fuck. Alright, we are making our way through this. Another token. Alright, well, Pac-Man died. So. This is probably for the best, if I'm being completely honest. Alright, well, we got all the orange, so we're getting to the end of this bullshit. You would think they would make it where if you hit, if those things explode within range of the mines would explode too, but now that they plan that far ahead. Cool. Alright, We got the token we missed last time at least. I swear, if all these underwater levels are like this, I'm gonna be pretty pissed, because these are not fun. Just miserable. Oh, fuck. Well, it's good I got that extra life. Or the extra, not life, the extra... Fuck. Alright. Come on. Alright. We made it through. Good for us. Let's save. Shark attack. Oh my god, they're all like this. It's great that so much of this is based on precision movement, and you can't move with precision. Alright, well. Come on. Alright, well that was worth a shot. Alright. See, the great thing is, the shark you can't attack. You kinda just gotta hope you can get away from it before it can get you. Which really just means swimming in a straight line and he gets bored and fucks off, so... one of those very poorly laid out kind of traps that you got going on here. Man, this is something else. Oh, fuck. I also love that there's so much going on the screen that there's no way you can see a good amount of the shit that's coming at you. Alright, well, that's cool. Alright. And we're back to full health. So that's good. It's like pollution the level. Like, I want to know what happened in the world of, you know, Pac-Man, that you need this many mines in the water, or that they have these designs for mines. Like, at least in the, like, in Finding Nemo, when they have all this shit, you can at least point to, like, oh, well, it's humans made it, and humans are at war with each other. Here, it's just like, what are the Pacs doing? What are they fucking up to? Alright. Oh, fuck, I went the wrong way again. Alright. Alright. Back to full health. here, around here. I feel that someone's dropping fruit down here. I mean, I get it, like, they're trying to grow some shit, but, like, what the fuck? A lot of fruit that's thrown in the ocean. Well, it's cool to know you can kill those things, but it doesn't do anything for me besides just, like, getting revenge on the thing that already took away one of my hit points. And this, what the fuck is this? Well, I will say I don't think we have a choice, but we do need to get the Galaxian here. At least we know where it is, so we can make that when we get to it. Alright. Token. Oh, well, we missed it. Oh well. Just keep going. Keep on keeping on. Holy fuck. And what's the point of getting to these things if you're just gonna have to, you know, go back underwater again? And why is this one called Shark Attack? There are barely any sharks in it. Like, the bigger threat is clearly the fucking rockets. Alright, next level. Pac-Man. In my research sub, to deal with this problem, you hold the pack sub. Only fire 6 torpedoes at a time. Okay, well, let's figure this out. Cool. Okay. How long is this fucking level gonna be? God, yes. It's a great system that you can't actually get them from the front. Or from behind, rather. You have to wait for it to... Cool. Smart bomb. They definitely intended for you to waste it back there. Die, motherfucker. God's ass. Oh, took a hit. Alright, let's not hit the pipes, because clearly we're just fucking up Pac-Man's ocean. I would like to end this level. Like, I don't want to ideally sit here all day. We gotta be getting to the end of this soon. there's no better way to sweep these mines out of here. Like, I feel like this is definitely a problem that the packs are gonna have to deal with at some point. Like, the idea that just, like, in this waterway, there's just these hundreds of mines that are just kind of, like, there. Fuck off. Fuck off. Die, motherfucker. Ah. I mean, look, I think, really, it's just one of those things where, like, if you die, you shouldn't die, because, you know, Pac-Man can't swim. Like, it's not like, you know, we just saw Tom Cruise last week do this bullshit where he, you know, he swam deep underwater with no, repercussion. This just gotta be one of the worst designed things I've ever seen in my life, if I'm being completely honest. Oh, okay, cool. I was getting fucked up here. Alright, so B button to fire the gun. Oh, okay. Come on. We gotta be nearing the end here. We have to be getting close to the end of this, because I guess I want to be done with this. Fuck. Something hit us. Come on. How much longer? Holy fuck, that is just going on and on and on. Okay. Holy crap. Took a hit. Took another hit. Took a third hit, because why fuck not? Cool. Alright. It's great that these things don't really home. See, that's the big issue that I keep running into. That they home as long as the target is not moving. Like, if the target is shifting in literally any direction, you might as well not be throwing anything out there. Because like shit like that happens. Alright. sway back and forth while we launch these things. I mean, look, if we fuck this up, it's just World War III. Now, my confusion is, why do the ghosts need submarines? Like, are they going to die if they... Like, can the ghosts drown? That's my question. Like... Ooh. I think it's a valid question, all things considered, because why else would the ghosts be using, what's it called? Using these submarines. Oh, that's not good. There's a smart bomb, then that indicates it's going to be used for a smart bomb still. Okay. So we gotta be getting close to the end here. Alright. Another extra life. And here they come. And at a certain point, it's like, what are we doing here? Like, I assume the ghosts want whoever we sealed away to stay, or whoever they unsealed, they want them out. Clearly. Otherwise, they wouldn't have gone through all the effort of unsealing him. Alright. But literally, at a certain point, we gotta start sitting here questioning, like, how long is too long of a fucking level like this? It's not fun. Alright. Ooh, no end of level notice, so. Whale on a sub. Spooky's flagship submarine. Alright, so I'm gonna fuck up the flagship submarine. Oh, took a hit. I like he's like, by the way, you know the guy who's trying to take over Pac-Land? Yeah, so his flagship submarine has been spotted. So, rather than, you know, trying to do something to make things better for you, we are, you know, we're just not gonna do that. You know, just hope and pray. Just do your best. You got this, Pac-Man. Like, we're not gonna make it so we can shoot more than 6 torpedoes at a time. You know, that you know, more than 6 at a time. That's absurd. Don't be stupid, Pac-Man. Like, come on. Alright, we got a checkpoint, which is good because we have no more health. I also learned how I keep taking hits from that thing, so we know how not to do it in the future. Great. Well, as usual, just one to make me look like an asshole. That's what this game's great at. There we go. Alright. Alright, we just gotta not die there. Okay. I probably could have done is in two separate things that had it work a lot better. You know, hindsight's 20/20 on that, but alright, let's go. Nice. Alright, we are we're taking down the mega whale. Come on. Got him. And there is the golden banana. Which sounds like a euphemism, but it is not. It's great that they have no transition from that back to the main game. Alright. So we've made it to this. Oh, cool, okay. This literally feels like I got to the end of the game, like, fuck it. They got this far. Like, they literally feel like they're like, fuck it, who cares? Alright. Nice. Worth it. Alright, we're not really gonna go for anything too fancy here. We're just gonna try and make our way through the level. Because I've never done this before, so it's all new to me. That way where I made my mistake last time. We're not making that mistake again. Cool. I like that you get to the end and it doesn't, like, okay, well. This is... Alright. We're not doing too terribly, I don't think. Oh, fuck. Alright, we got some more lives, that's always helpful. Okay, awesome. This is annoying. feels right. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't know who thought this was a good way to wrap up this game. Alright. Alright. Cool. Alright. For adventure, I guess I'll have to do that. Or not. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, okay. I feel like just going straight's probably the move here. Or not, because you can't. These jumps are a little hard to judge, but whatever. Okay. Hello, goodbye. Alright, well, I think 90 was something we needed to get. I'm not risking life and limb over a cherry. Last possible moment. Got it. Okay, good. How long is this fucking... Nope, not. Sorry, we're not risking it. I realized that it would probably make good content, but no. Here we go. Alright, well, quadrant 1 is just about done. Oh, Galaxian. That's worth a lot of points. And these get totaled into your score at the end, so that's good. I do like one little thing that they do here. The music for this is the remixed version, like a more sinister remixed version of the theme music that plays on the cutscene that introduces the game. I do appreciate when games do that, and that's what this is, so good for them for committing to that. All four of you can fuck off. Alright. Alright, so we got just a little bit left over here, and then we are done. Okay, I will accept imperfection for just clearing this shit out. We can move on with our day. Oh shit, oh shit, okay. Alright, well, at least now I know that these are the sinking platforms, because there's no way to visually tell until it's too late. You would think that, like, in a world where it's all ghosts. They would all be the sinking platforms, or you just put no platforms at all and be like, well, go fuck yourself, Pac-Man. But no, I mean, he's gotta make some kind of boardwalk for me to make my way to him on. Oh, okay. Look, I... Alright. Fucking long-ass levels. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Alright, we made it. Good job, team. Alright. Let's save. Alright. Night crawling. Alright, that's suspiciously early. That guy looks like his brain was exposed. Oh, there's gotta be an apple. Nope. That's the apple. Oh, it's a pirate. Okay. Oh, we got the one orange. That's good. Alright, well, that's tar, so that's gonna slow us down. I don't think it's really worth the effort or the risk to life and limb. Alright. Checkpoint. Okay. Where are we? We are in a maze. Cool. There are a lot of spiders in there. Okay. Got him. Alright. Well, at least as long as we, as long as we don't go. Alright, we are. I'll say we're probably going the right way. This is great, because you can't really see anything from this angle either, so. Cool. Alright, this is the exit. Fuck off. Fuck off. Didn't even find a cherry yet, so it's unopened. Oh wait, there's a cherry. Thank you. Cool. That checkpoint's pretty far back, right? Yep. Awesome. We're not going to go through this entire thing. We're just going to make our way through. It's clearly in the back. There we go. There's nothing else good in there. And if there is, I don't care. Awesome camera angle. That's annoying. Fuck off. Okay, now we can just come back. We are going to finish this before I go to bed. I say at the 2-hour mark. Nice. Feels like a funeral procession more than a, you know, a triumphant final level. Okay. Got both of them at once. Keyword some kind of bonus, I'm sorry. Alright, why not have yet? I'm going. There we go. Is that a leap of faith? Yeah, it is. Alright. Cool. Cool, these guys just keep swiping me the entire way through. Alright. Fuck off. You too. You too. We are nearly there. It's awesome it has the exact same animation as a snowball, and it's just a fireball instead. Ah, nice blocking there on the skybox. Alright, well, whatever. I'm not fighting these guys. Not worth my time. Show me a villain worth my time, and I will fuck them up. Alright, so one more, and then the final boss. The Ghost Bayou. What the hell are we doing here? Expecting you, my brother. The golden fruit tree has been guarding those golden fruit for too long. Hooty told me that you would be bringing them along with you. In some vain attempt to prison again, we'll see about that. It seems all the others have underestimated you. I will not make that mistake, for I am the Wormwood, the evil tree of Ghost Island. Oh, okay. My maid should keep you busy long enough for Spooky to deal with all of Pac-Land, and then I'll spoil your golden fruit. Spooky will be pleased, and you will make an excellent mission to my graveyard. Okay, well, let's go. Well, we can't just go that way. We have to go all the way around. Aha, accidentally I fenced off the correct path. Can't go around my fence. Okay, cool. So, let's go this way then. I feel like the best plan is to follow the dots. Like, that just feels kind of smart to me. I mean, look, we're also at a point where, why does the tree in Pac-Land not talk, but the tree here does? That feels weird. Alright, well that was cool and all, but go back this way. Alright. Well, there's a button here, so that's reassuring. Oh, okay. Well, that's, I guess, better than what I thought was going to happen, which was going to be you hit the button and it, it retracts the fence. So, after all that big talk, I'm thinking he's hot shit. Alright, well, this way. Oh, I know, he's on the other way, too. Alright. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, well that worked out for you, didn't it? Your stupid fucking wall. He built this big beautiful wall around this, you know, where he is, the tree, and Pac-Land's gonna pay for it. We'll get a bunch of fruit. This is worth the trip over here for nothing, besides a fuck ton of points. Alright. Let's go this way. Alright. More nothing. Cool. Alright, now we'll continue this way. Ah, fuck. Alright. So basically the evil tree... Alright, so that goes nowhere it seems, so we'll go this way then. God bless. I don't know how you made it past my fence. Well... Six, 5, 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright, well. Alright. Oh, poor ghost. Melon. It's actually borderline annoying, this level. It's just a fucking maze. So all this is a maze. With a fuck ton of points. Hey, it's great because you have no idea where you are. Alright, so back to this ghost. Okay. Alright, so this is the way I came. Go that way. Alright. Here we go. I'm just looking for extra lives because I have a weird feeling. Go back. Alright, well this... Oh boy. Alright. Cool, so that was not the right way. So it's the other side. I don't think that's a jump we're gonna make. No, okay. Well, maybe had I stopped properly, we could have made that jump, but we didn't, so who cares? Okay. Oh, well, that's probably how you made the jump. Cool. Was there anywhere else that map? I feel like there was. Alright. Here we go. So we go back the way we came, back to that thing, hit that button. A lot of backtracking. I'm not... Well, the reflection effects are kind of cool. That's, nifty. Alright, now back to here. And I'll say this, they do get creative about where they put the stuff. Alright, yeah, fucking... Oh my god, this is just tedious. I don't think anything about this is necessarily difficult, even though I've died once. Like, I don't think anything about this is necessarily hard. It's just tedious. Alright. Go over the big beautiful wall again. I think I just saw Galaxian, or the Galaga, or whatever the fuck it is, but do I have to go that way? No, I didn't. I have to go that way, though. Alright, this way. Okay. Now this way. This way. Go for another button to press. Found it. Alright. One, two, three. I don't care. Let's just... the other way. I feel like following the fruit is the way through this. Oh, we got the cherries at least. Alright. Well, maybe not. Okay. Aha, alright. Another button, which is going to turn that one on. Okay. Riveting. Alright. What the fuck is that? The one thing about this level that I think would get annoying is that you can't die because the extra lives are so few and not the extra lives, the what's it called? The checkpoints are so few and far between. You really can't die here. Lest you risk having to go all the way back. So like I would be riskier with these jumps, but I don't want to have to go all the way back. It's been a while since I had a checkpoint. It's a matter of, you know, hoping we remember where we're going. Alright. Alright. Okay, there it is. Found the light. Okay. And there we go. Okay. After all of this, we have found our way to this mysterious platform with a bunch of extra lives, which is definitely not disconcerting at all, and we definitely should not be concerned about this. Don't think about it too hard at all. Alright, well, we found our way to the evil tree. Okay. Says I have no match for you. Flames grow weak. Spooky. A tree. Pac-Man, what have you done? How could you have defeated the heart of Ghost Island? All of Pac-Man will pay. Alright. Which means I think it's time for the boss. Ooh. Cutscene. We've assembled the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Uh-oh. Oh god, he's going Super Saiyan. Like, oh my god, Pac-Man's yellow now. Alright, this is needlessly epic for a Pac-Man game. Let's keep this in mind and ground our expectations here. Time to fuck them up. Pac-Man, golden fruit can't save you now. No one can break through my iron concentration. Taste the might of my meteor shower. Alright, well. Oh fuck. Well, what's the point of being metal? Alright, well. Believe it or not, I don't know how to kill him. I feel like the meteor shower probably has something to do with it. Alright. That did not do what I thought it was going to do. Alright. Come on. Oh, I gotta kick him. Yep, there we go. When he does the meteor shower attack, you gotta kick him. Alright, listen. Like I said, never gotten this far before, so cut me some slack while I figure this out. Alright. It's also 1 in the morning, so. Got him. So the only thing I gotta do, like, there's gotta be a second attack pattern at some point. There we go. Fireball will finish you off. Okay, sure. Well, it's a good thing you came down to get hit before we do anything else. Stop fucking moving. Alright. He's throwing more fireballs down. Got him. I mean, look, for as cool as this battle setup is, like, the actual, like, moment-to-moment action of it can use a little improvement. Alright, well, we got 2 lives out of that. Let's see. Alright. We're gonna get it. Got him. Enough. You'll never defeat me if you are in a daze. Alright, well. Cool. Enough, you'll never defeat me if you're in a daze. Say goodbye to Pac-Land. Alright, well. I mean, look, if I were Spooky, I simply wouldn't, you know. Alright. Now I know what I gotta do. Oh, fuck. Got him. Okay. Come on. Fuck me. Okay. Cool. Did not know you could fall off the edge. Alright. Alright. Back to full health. The literal worst thing to deal with in this level. The ram. Got his ass. He's trying to pull me in with him unsuccessfully. Although I think Pac-Man would make that sacrifice if it came down to it. Do we want to seal away Spooky and save Pac-Land? Or do we want Pac-Man? I feel like Pac-Man, like, yeah, I'll go down there with him. Oh, that is, sentient nature. That thing's an abomination. Alright. The day has been saved, thanks to Pac-Man. Which will be great, because this will be where we wrap up. 2.5 hours. Could have gotten 2 episodes recorded tonight, but no, I decided to just complete the entire thing. So that's Pac-Man World 2. All things considered, I think that was a pretty fun run. Game data. And now here are the credits. So yeah, I think we'll wrap up there for today. I think we did a good job of finishing out this game. We'll be back to finish up. It might take us 2 episodes with Disney Extreme Skate Adventure we'll finish out, and we'll start some new ones. So until then, have a great rest of your week.